Somewhere far beyond Earth, the same old human weakness has followed mankind into space. People still gamble their lives for one lucky find, one rare stone, one dangerous job, one chance to crawl out of poverty and become free. That is what brings them to a distant green moon called the Green. From orbit, it looks beautiful, thick forests and glowing mist, but that surface is a lie. This moon is not made for humans. The air is toxic, the forest is full of harmful spores, and without a sealed suit, a person would not last long. One damaged helmet, one broken air filter, one careless mistake, and the moon itself becomes the enemy. Prospectors still come, and here the prize is Auralac. Auralac is not lying around like normal gold or stone. It grows inside living growths under the forest floor. Getting it out is delicate work. Open the organism and remove the gem without ruining it. For Damon, this moon is the last card he has left. He arrives with his teenage daughter, C, in a small landing pod released from a larger ship above the moon. The pod is old and cramped. Damon studies maps and equipment like a man who cannot afford a single mistake. C sits with headphones and a notebook, tired of being dragged into another reckless plan. Damon makes her focus and checks her suit seals. Then the signal comes. Damon pulls the release lever and their pod detaches with a heavy jolt. Gravity grabs them. The capsule falls hard, shaking metal and flashing warnings as they tear through green clouds. Damon yells for C to hold on. They crash between the trees. The impact throws everything inside. Then the engines shut off, alarms fade, and the forest goes quiet. Damon is not here for adventure. He owes money, and the people waiting for payment will not accept excuses. Going home empty-handed is not an option. They step out into the green. It looks unreal, but the beauty is poison. Every bit of air outside their helmets is unsafe. They find an old body in a damaged spacesuit. C reads the warning. This moon takes people. Damon reads another. If a prospector died here, Auralac may be close. He finds a hidden growth. The gem is trapped in a soft, fleshy pod. Cut too deep or pull too fast, and the stone is damaged, its value gone. So Damon works carefully. He uses a special chemical to loosen tissue, waits as it softens, then reaches in, cuts through layers, and slowly works the Auralac free. Finally, he pulls it out. Damon tells C one piece could be worth about 10,000. For a second, it feels like hope, but Damon kills that fast. One gem barely covers travel cost, pod rental, and debt interest. After everything, almost nothing is left. Damon wants more. C is not comfortable. The transport ship only comes back into range during a small window. Miss it, and it leaves without them. Then they are stuck. No rescue, limited supplies, and a forest that can end them without even touching them. Later, C walks away from camp with bottles of extraction chemical. Her helmet radio cracks with static, and Damon's voice comes through, tense and scared. Two armed men are approaching. C hides behind trees and looks toward him. One man confronts Damon. Ezra, calm, dangerous, not the type to trust anyone out here. Ezra demands to know who Damon is and why he is working this area. Damon understands. On this moon, strangers are competition. He lowers himself and lies. Wrong place. Lost. Empty-handed. Nothing worth taking. He even offers Ezra a search of his gear. Ezra sees through it. Damon's boots, tools, and fresh signs of extraction say he has been mining. C stays hidden, weapon in hand, terrified and unsure whether to act. Then Damon switches tactics. He says he knows the location of the Queen's lair. The name shifts everything. The Queen's lair is legendary. More Auralac than one person could ever hope to find. It is not just treasure, it is escape. Damon warns Ezra the secret dies with him if anything happens. But if they make a deal, they can all walk away rich. Ezra can take a few small pieces now, or follow him to something much bigger. And Ezra listens, because out here, greed is just as dangerous as the toxic air. Ezra does not say yes right away. He studies Damon, deciding whether the desperate man is offering a real fortune or just buying time. But Damon chose the perfect bait, the Queen's lair, a massive hidden deposit of Auralac, enough to make a nobody rich. If there is even a small chance it is real, Ezra cannot walk away, so he agrees. Damon packs up like the deal is sealed, but quietly contacts C. Stay hidden, grab the rifle, follow from a distance. When he gives the signal, step out behind the two strangers and aim at the bigger one. No panic, no second attempt, no mistake. C is terrified, but forces out, "I understand." Damon leads Ezra and the large man deeper into the green. Damon stops where the trees open up. C sees the pause and steps out, rifle raised. Damon pulls his pistol and turns on Ezra. For a frozen second, everyone understands. The partnership was fake from the beginning. Damon orders them still and starts taking back supplies. Ezra tries to talk him down. Biggest payday, still time for a deal, but Damon keeps moving, trying to take control. Then it breaks. Ezra's partner goes for his weapon. Damon reacts. Shots ring through the forest. The bigger man drops. Damon goes down too. C tries to fire, but her rifle fails. Ezra grabs Damon's pistol and has a chance to shoot C, but he does not. That pause is all she gets. C runs. She tears through the forest without looking back. Behind her, she hears Damon struggling, then another shot. After that, there is no more voice in her radio. She runs until fear burns through her body and finds the landing pod again. She climbs inside and starts the system. Lights flicker. The engine coughs. Then a harsh blast shakes the pod. Smoke spills in, and the engine dies for good. Her father is gone, and the pod is finished. C searches for anything useful. Then Ezra appears. C fires as he appears. The shot hits his arm, but Ezra still overpowers her and takes the rifle. He demands the medical kit. C pretends to obey, then snatches his weapon while he focuses on his wound and points it at him. Now the power shifts. C tells him he took her father from her. Ezra does not offer an apology. He says things went bad fast, and out here bad choices become permanent. Then he gives her two options: shoot him now or treat the wound before it gets worse. C makes her own deal. She will help only if he gets her to his ship and then to the freighter before it leaves orbit. Ezra agrees, not with trust, but with need. She gives him the kit and he patches himself up. C asks where his ship is. Ezra reveals the problem. He no longer has one. His crew turned on each other over Orlac, treasure turning partners into enemies. Ezra was left with a wounded arm and no way off the moon, so C's escape route is gone too. Her pod cannot fly. Ezra's ship is with people who betrayed him. Ezra offers the only plan left: help him reach his former crew, steal back the ship, and both of them might still make it to the freighter in time. C hates it, but survival does not give her a better choice. So she walks back into the forest with the man she cannot forgive, keeping his own weapon pointed at him. Ezra criticizes Damon for chasing a dream without being ready for the cost and keeps trying to get the gun back. It does not work. They enter a darker part of the green. Movement between the trees. Ezra's tone changes. Lower the weapon, hands behind your head. These are people who live on the moon, and they have entered their territory. If C looks like a threat, it could turn bad fast. Figures pass behind helmets and masks, watching, then move on without harm. Ezra's arm is getting worse. The wound is infected. If anyone can treat injuries here, it is people who have survived on this moon for years. So, they follow. A small settlement. Humans, not aliens. People who came long ago chasing Orlac and never left. Ezra asks for help. At first it seems like they might treat him. Then a villager, Far, brings out a pile of Orlac gems and sets them in front of Ezra. Payment for the girl. C freezes. Their only mother has died, and now they want another woman so their people can continue. The gems are not a gift. They are an offer for C. The settlement stops looking safe. C runs before they can stop her, pushing through the trees until she is far behind it, exhausted and alone again. Then she hears a low bubbling sound, wet, alive, under the forest floor. C follows it into a hidden area deep inside the green, and there, by accident, she finds what everyone has been chasing, the Queen's lair, a huge deposit of Orlac buried inside living growths, the dream that pulled Damon into danger, the treasure that made Ezra betray and survive, the fortune that has ruined almost everyone who came near it. C stands alone, staring at more wealth than she has ever seen, and it is waiting, silent, to see what she chooses next now. But now she understands the truth. On this moon, treasure does not save people. It tests how far they are willing to fall. C stands alone in the green. Under the soil, living pods pulse and produce the Orlac that pulled so many people here. The Queen's lair is real, but it does not feel like a miracle. It feels like a curse. A fortune sits under her feet, and she has no ship, no father, no plan, and no one she can trust. Her radio crackles. A broken voice cuts through the static. C follows the signal to a small tent. She steps in and someone snatches the weapon from her hands. Ezra. He looks ruined. His injured arm is worse. his confidence nearly gone. After C ran from the settlement, the villagers refused to help him. He tried to handle the infection himself and failed. The poison is spreading, and there is only one way to stop it. The arm has to come off. C wants to leave him, but she knows the truth. If Ezra dies, her chance of getting off this moon dies with him. So she picks up the medical tools and does the impossible. Her hands shake, yet she pushes through screams and blood and finishes the amputation in a dirty tent on a poisonous world. Afterward, Ezra is barely holding together, and C is changed too. The green already took her father, her safety, her innocence. Now it has taken part of Ezra as well. They move again. C still does not trust him and has not forgiven him, but hatred begins to crack. Ezra is no longer only the man tied to Damon's death. He is also a wounded survivor in the same nightmare. C finally talks about Damon. She insists her father was not only chasing money for himself, at least that is what she wants to believe. Damon thought enough Aurelak would pay their debts and give her a future, but the pod failed, the plan failed, and Damon was gone. C admits she wishes they had never come to the green at all. Ezra listens, then admits it in his rough way. Damon is dead because of him, and C has every reason to hate him. His honesty changes nothing, but they keep walking because time is the one thing they do not have. Somewhere ahead is the ship Ezra lost, and somewhere above the moon the freighter is still on its route. Miss it, and they are finished. They reach higher ground and see a camp below. Armed mercenaries control it. C and Ezra try to sneak closer, but they are caught and dragged in. In the camp, C notices a clean glass container among the mud and gear. Inside sits a pale, pink-skinned man, protected like cargo with meaning. Whatever he is, the mercenaries are not here only for treasure. Ezra reads the room and lies. He introduces himself as Damon. The real Damon is gone, and these mercenaries never met him. They were expecting a prospector by that name who could lead them to Aurelak. The leader says he is late. Ezra claims delays, then sets terms. He will take them to the Queen's lair, but he and C get seats on the ship so they can reach the freighter before it leaves orbit. The leader refuses. The ship is overloaded. Ezra and C push back. Weight can be cut. Gear can be dumped. Ezra makes the threat clear. Without him, they get nothing. No Ezra, no Queen's lair. Make room for them, even if it means dropping secondary fuel or lose the biggest score on the moon. The leader agrees. Deal made. At the mining site, the mercenaries expect Damon to harvest Aurelak, but Ezra is not Damon. He kneels by a living opening, pours chemical inside, reaches through sticky layers and tries to cut the gem free. Acid spreads too far. The gem is ruined. He tries again. He is weak, one arm gone, shaking. The chemical slips. The Aurelak burns away. The leader raises his weapon and calls them liars. C steps in. Damon taught her. She can do it. Now everything depends on her. C tries to copy what she saw. Angle, timing, pressure. But she slips too. Acid hits the gem and destroys it. The leader understands. They are not who they claim to be. He turns to alert the others, but Ezra attacks first. In the struggle, the leader is forced into the pit. Now there is no pretending. The mercenaries rush in. Ezra tries one more lie, but nobody believes him. C throws a bottle of chemical into the pit. A thick cloud bursts upward, filling the site with toxic smoke. While the mercenaries react, C and Ezra run. Shots cut through the forest, but the trees give cover as they push deeper into the green. One woman keeps chasing, fast, armed, determined. Ezra, badly weakened, tells C to draw her out while he attacks from behind. C throws herself at the mercenary. They hit the ground, fighting for control. Ezra joins, already hurt, and together they take her down. Ezra is bleeding and barely standing. He tells C to take the weapon and go, that she can still make it. For a second, C has what she once wanted, a chance to leave Ezra behind, but she does not take it. She runs for medical supplies, comes back, treats him as best she can, and helps him up. She is choosing not to abandon him, even after everything. Together, they reach the capsule. The pink-skinned man from the glass container is there. Instead of stopping them, he helps them, and that small act gives them the chance they need. They climb inside. The ship powers up. Engines ignite, and the deadly green forest drops away beneath them. C escapes the moon that took almost everything. She leaves as someone who survived it and made her own choice about who she wants to be. Ezra survives too, but not as the same man. Damon is gone. The treasure stays behind. The green remains beautiful from a distance, poisonous up close, and hungry for anyone foolish enough to believe wealth comes without a price. And as the ship rises into space, one harsh truth remains. C did not escape because she found the fortune. She escaped because in a world built on greed, she chose not to become like everyone else.